All right. I think I'm in it now. A little confusing tonight. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're also going to be a live craft show where we like to interact with the chat room and chit chat and goof off as much as possible. We're going to chit chat, so let's see if I can get y'all up here on my internet. Let's see. I use my iPad and I can never get it up in advance. It just would be against the rules, I think, to do that. I don't know how to do that. So let's see if I can find me over here. Oh dear. Looks like I got I'm not sure which is which. Let's see if this is it. I might have messed something up, but we'll find out. We'll find out about it. We'll see. We'll get us up here a second. It'll be just a second. So let's get rid of some of these. Sometimes I have too many windows open, and I've been trying to figure out StreamYard today. I got a new plan with StreamYard. So let's go with me, and let's go with this one. Hi, Shannon. Okay, I think I've got you. Hello, Angie. I think I might have another stream hooked up, but I'll go over here and cancel it real quick. It's on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard tonight. So let me go over there and log out. How you guys doing? You're doing okay? I was just in Shannon's room and believe it or not, I fell asleep. I caught about 20 minutes of something. Let's exit this one. How do I exit it? I don't want to go live. Let's go to edit. Cancel. Let's see here. How do I do that? Let me go into. I've never done this before. It's like I've never done it before. Let's go into my YouTube channel. And then I can go into YouTube Studios. How to go. I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to figure it out. And then I go into contact. And then I can go into live. And then I could go into delete. Delete this one forever. I think that's the one I want to delete. Yes, I understand. Delete forever. And then I'm just, now, there I am. Okay. So, let's cancel that one. I'm leaving this one up. I messaged them and the StreamYard status. Let's see. I think that's it right there. We'll see. I think that'll work. I'm not sure. I've been going into when I'm streaming alone, I can go to YouTube and stream all I want. But when when I use StreamYard, I only get 20 hours uh, a month. And so today they decided, since it's the first, they canceled or they wanted to charge my subscription on StreamYard, and I canceled them. I wasn't going to do them anymore, but I had to go in and change it out in something. So I signed up for the free version, the 20-hour version, because it wasn't going to let me stream. So I didn't know if Dana or Becca wanted to come on and do some doodling with me and Zentangles. We're going to do some Zentangles and doodling tonight. And so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Crazy. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be an ongoing thing with YouTube and StreamYard, and then they've got Restream, and they say that in Restream, I don't know how many hours you can have in Restream, but I'll figure it out somehow. Angie's leaving. Okay. She's almost at the Kentucky borderline. She's going to Kentucky. Be careful. So, hi, Belinda, Jassy, and Sharon L. Hi, Hi, everybody coming in. And Art Junkie is our Shannon. And Shannon invited me to come on and be a guest with her on Monday night, guys. So Monday, I'm going to be on with her. Won't that be fun? We'll do something. We'll doodle or something. Do some doodling. And so, yeah, this was a game that we did the other day, and it turned out pretty cool. It was a little prompt game. So let's see if I can get my desk back the way it was before I messed it up. So, yeah. So that was that. And then over here, this was another prompt game that we did the other day, this past week. These are some things that we've been doing. Does anybody have any questions for the March trade? The March trade is the 3-pocket ACT trade. That's going on as of today. That's starting today. You've got till the 15th to get your pockets out to put your partners. And if you have any questions about it, let me know. I'm not going to go over it if you all don't have a question. Oh, Jassy has a question. Yes, Jassy. Yes, dear, you have my attention. Go ahead and tell me. Did you get your 3-pocket? No, Jassy, I haven't gotten anything from you. I got something from Debbie in my possession. I'll have to go. Let me go see where Joe is. Joe, I don't think I've been out to the mailbox yet today. Let me see if he'll go out to the mailbox. And I've got Debbie's envelope in here too. So just a minute, I'll be right back. I think he's out in the garage. outside. It's so pretty out. It's a beautiful day out there today. And all I've done is gone to the door and yelled. I should be out there with him doing something in the garage. but uh but anyway, we can go ahead and open up Debbie's. She'll she'll be here in a little bit maybe. So yeah. So let's see what Debbie sent me. We'll put it in the book if we have to. If we can put it in the book. Oh, lots of little goodies in here. Let's see what. Oh, she sent me a Valentine. Isn't that cute? She sent me a little Valentine, and I'm going to save her little butterfly stamp. I'll save that little butterfly. Let's see what she sent me a vintage card, and it's a vintage scene with an old-timey car and a couple. And she sent me I guess this is called a Valentine, and it's vintage, and it's pretty. Look at how she's done the two. Oh, it's two different hearts. Okay, that's nice. And then she sent me all these little goodies. We've got bows and roses and vintage stickers printed out on paper. All right. We might be able to make a vintage page out of all this. Let's see what we can do. Let's just see what we can do here. I'm going to use it all. I'm going to use every bit of it. So I'm going to get a piece of paper over here like this. Like this one. And I'm going to fold it in half a little bit. And I'm going to make a bigger heart. Hi, Carol. Good evening. I know it's supper time, and I know everybody's going to be cutting out to go get supper, and I don't blame you a bit. So that'll fit on this page. I've got a little bit of paint splatters on it, but that's just the art room for you. You can't help that. That is just our art room. So I'm going to glue it down first. Let's glue it down first. So, I guess we'll glue this side down. My glue dripped out a little bit. So, I'm going to put this down first. Scooch it up there. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to I've got this heart and this postcard. Like that. Isn't that pretty? A little bit of the glue down there, and I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to put some glue on this one. And it's going to go right here. Isn't that cute? Cute as a button. Let's see, who else did I miss? Joyce is here. Joycey's here, and Kathy's here. Kitty Jen is here. Hello, hello. Come on in. And then she sent me all these little pictures. So I'm just going to scatter them around the page like this. and see how many I can get down. Got to get that one down. We got to get that one down. These little girls are so cute, little valentines. They're cute and little cherubs. I had just enough. Look at that. Couldn't have planned that better if I tried. Exactly enough. And then we'll put our butterfly on there. So that's cute. Your ACTs are going in the mail Monday. Great, Kathy. That'll be good. That'll be wonderful. If y'all can get your ACT cards 3 pockets out, that'd be great. Be sure and get them out. I thought about doing some kind of a game. And oops, I got somebody in the waiting room. Hang on. It's somebody. I think it's Becca. There's our little sick girl. Hey.
Hey.
Are you better?
Yes, feeling a lot better. I'm still a little weird in my voice, but I'm good.
You think it was just a regular flu?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's just that the one that everybody's kind of got that's hanging around, that
Yeah.
hangs around and hangs. Like Shannon still has a cough, and so yeah, it just does the one that everyone seems to.
Well, I tell you, if you haven't tried the defense halls, you need to try
Oh,
them.
I remember when those came out. Shannon got me Ricola, and I sucked the heck out of those things.
I can't eat very many of those, but
Oh,
these,
really?
and you can also get these halls. Some of them are in sugar free,
That's what my Ricola was, is sugar free.
but the defense is not really a cough drop. It's
Right.
just it's more citrusy, but it cuts my cough in
Mm-hmm.
half, and
Oh
that's why
yeah, that's what the Ricola. It wasn't. There was like nothing in it except like
the herbs in
fruits
it.
and
Yeah.
yeah. So but yeah, I used to like those. The Halls. They had like vitamin C or something in them. I
Yeah,
used to.
there he is. And sometimes when I get in here in my room and I get excited and I start
Oh yeah,
coughing,
you have that every year though, Beth. I think that's just an allergy.
it is, and I take an allergy pill in the morning, but sometimes I think it doesn't last me 24 hours. It just lasts me 12, and I need to take it twice a day. And I can remember when I first started streaming, I wasn't taking any allergy pills. And every time I start coughing, they'd say, Beth, go take your allergy pill right now. And everybody would get mad because they didn't want me coughing, and
Right.
it is annoying. It is annoying. But now I just pull out a cough drop and I like it. But anyway, I got some happy mail from Debbie Howard, and I
Oh,
made a little dedicated page and
hi everyone.
put her name on here. Happy mail. And there comes Joe with the mail. Oh, I think I got something. I see an envelope with my name.
Yeah,
Who's it from?
it's D.D.
It's from
Willingham.
Dee Dee.
What?
I
Oh
won a
no.
prize from Dee Dee.
What? Do what?
I won a prize from Dee Dee last week.
Oh,
Here's that one.
okay.
I don't know what that is. So yeah, um, yeah, I keep winning prizes, and after I win a prize, at least for that week, I try not to play anymore. Uh,
But it's too hard not to. So
well, unless she has drawed something by hand that's given away. Now that's what
that
I
yeah, you can't pass that up.
and the last time she gave me two of the discs that she did the collages on,
Mm-hmm.
and I won two of them, and she sent me, but she said I had to give him because I told her I would give him away to and I didn't get to keep one. Keep me in her heart.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you win too much.
So I think I might have to work on getting my my PayPal account active again so I can PayPal her a fast what is those uh when you give
Okay.
them super
Uh,
chats. So
oh, during the thing. Yeah.
during her show, and she usually tries to mail you something
Well,
of
don't you
her
have to
art
get it
card.
going just so that you can get paid because I am sure that you got a pay check from
Well,
YouTube.
I haven't checked my
Oh, I'm sure because
my checking
you
account.
had all those viewers during the
Yeah,
hop
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, you definitely have your $100.
I think I got one because I got some.
I mean,
It's through
I haven't
the
cashed mine out yet.
the the company that you have to sign up with to get your check is
Oh,
with AdSense,
mm-hmm. Yep.
and they emailed me this week.
Oh, good.
Uh, so I think I got a check, and I'm
That's why
averaging
she won't make check
um
mailbox. No, it won't be on mailbox.
it'll go directly into my account, and believe it or not, I think if I play my cards right, I
Mm-hmm.
might get $20 about earn $20 a month if I keep up with what I'm doing.
That's good. Yeah,
And
I think about 8. Maybe
Joe
about 8,
spent he
but I
spent
never
that much
see.
at the post office the other day on stamps. So
Right.
there
There you
you go.
go, your stamps.
But
Nice.
Joe hasn't seen the my account yet. But
Mhm.
but Dee Dee gave me a happy smile. She wrote this. She did this with her hands, and she gave me some stickers. And she gave me a couple. She had a postcard packs that she was showing something that she bought, and then she sent me 2 pieces of cardstock postcard size. I can save this for tomorrow to make tags with. We're going to do tags tomorrow on Kim Fulton's Sunday
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, that's good to
Pearl
know.
Cat
I was
Group
wondering what it was.
on
Okay.
Sunday, and we're going to be making tags. So I can use all of these stickers in a tag for a tag, and even the postcard. I could use it on a tag, or use it just make a tag about it. That's what I'll do. I'll just use this for that. So I'll have it. I'll have it. But yeah, I get lucky when I should I should probably go and buy a lottery ticket to be honest with you.
That's excellent,
so
Esther. Did you see I started the March one?
so
You are
are you doing
supposed to make postcards, Beth. Sharon said you're supposed to make postcards. I don't know
oh
what that's referring to.
I'm supposed to make with this paper that Dee Dee sent me, yes. Yes.
Oh.
And I'm going to use that postcard to make a I'll just make a tag out of that postcard for tomorrow, and I'll glue something pretty on the back. And
I bet Dee Dee wouldn't get upset as long as you're being really creative.
oh, absolutely not. She
Yeah.
wouldn't. She and she knows that that's all we do over here. We're hot and heavy in mixed media, so
Hot and heavy.
no problem there. I haven't seen Dana today, but she
She
usually
was
goes out
at
to eat.
she messaged me. I asked her what she was up to earlier, and she messaged us after all that. This is what I was been looking for. That's why I dug through all this stuff. She went to a Mardi Gras parade, so she's probably chillaxing at home.
And
Mardi Gras.
something locally over there
Over there in that area.
on her side of the
Over there in the hood where she lives. The hood.
on her side of the
She lives in the
of
hood.
the state.
I can start all kind of rumors.
She has to stay over on her side. So anyway, I have been so excited about my doodling.
I can hear you.
I'm all excited
And
about it.
and so I think I'm just going to leave this page. This was the latest page. So I think I'm just going to move on to a new paper now. And but I really think that this
Oh,
is
Debbie
really,
Howard's here. Isn't that who you're working on?
oh yeah, Debbie, I just did you a happy mail page with your happy mail. Thank you, Debbie. Hey, hey, hey. So I put you down and put all your things down here on your page. I love this
See it?
little double heart vintage. That is very, very, very cute. Very nice. But I glued all your little people down. And so anyway, um, I'm going to put this aside, and the 3 pocket ACT trade should be working on them and getting them out in the mail, guys. So let's do
Every
that.
time you say ACT, I always try to come up with what else that could mean. Like I try in my head, I come up with different
Automatic.
things. Well, it's always artist, creative trade, artist, card.
And
Time.
do you have the do you have the Twinchy book?
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. Why you want me to do it?
are you I can do we can work in that
What are we
right
what are
now
we
as an
doing?
icebreaker.
Yeah, I've been doing it
And
with Dana.
are you going to continue to do prompts for March?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I posted them. The prompts are I didn't put them on YouTube yet, but they are on your Facebook book group and my Facebook group.
And what's today's prompt?
Today's prompt in the month of March, we are doing collage. So
Okay.
each day you have to do collage, and today's collage is book or books. So yeah, I got the book
Collage
from
book.
Dana.
Huh?
KDKK said, "Where'd you get the books?" And I said, "I got my book from Dana. I don't.
Yeah,
You
they're
get from
here's
Amazon or something."
yeah, Twinchy grid collage. And all of the pages are gridded on front and back, and the pages are kind of thin where you
Yeah,
see a little bit on the other side, but I'm just doing this side. I'm not going to do both sides.
no.
And you could glue 2 of them together. That might work. This one went through real bad, and so I glued the next page to it. But now that I'm using a piece of mixed media paper, it catches all of the things that go through it. But I love it. I love the book. So today is collage and book.
Mm-hmm.
Collage and book. So let's see what we can
I think
make. Oh, I think.
now you're second.
Oh,
Now that I said it out loud, I'm second guessing
oh
myself, but
wait.
I'm pretty darn sure.
Are they in here? Oh wait, I think I've got some books. Got some tiny books. Where did I see them?
Yep, book.
Did
So
I
it can
put
be
them
book
in
page.
here?
Any way you think of book.
They were somewhere. These little tiny, tiny books I had.
Oh, KDKK says you could put scrapbook paper on the back.
There
Becca, what
you
kind of
go.
pen is the last heart collage?
Okay. Okay. That's a good idea. I'll do that.
Type of pen. What type of pen? Oh, just a pen. Whatever. If you wanna cut out pens in glue pictures of pens down, if you want to use a ink pen, a gel, any kind of pen, any way that you take that prompt, go for it, Esther. However you want to take that prompt. Like
Yep.
book, it could be pictures of book, it could be parts of a book. Like I want to do book
Book
pages.
pages, book text.
You can make a book, you could draw a book. Oh, that wouldn't be really collage. Draw a book on a piece of paper and cut it out and paste it down. But yeah, so it's the month of collage is what this month is. So all the prompts you should need to use in a collage.
We're going to glue some stuff down.
So I'm going to skip in that because I'm making a book for mine this month. And
Okay.
I want to do my collage in that. So I'm going to continue with making my book
Okay.
while you work on it.
That's good.
that twinchy thing.
That'll be fine. Okay, now they're not in here. I think they're in my button box. If my second guess in place. But somebody gave me these little tiny books. And
Oh, I think I was watching on like one of the shorts, Facebook or Instagram or something, and they were making little books, like how you take one piece of paper and you cut it in that way where it's a
yeah,
continuous piece, and then you fold it, and then
oh,
you take and then you make a book.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, that was so fast and easy.
Why, yeah, a little zine book. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but it was
Or
the continuous where you.
yeah,
I can't
the
think how you fold it. Is it like
meanders.
fold it in half, fold
Just
it, fold it? I can't. And then
yeah,
you
just
make
back
the
and
one.
forth. Just back and forth.
Is it that? Yeah. But oh yeah, and then you cut it in this way, and then you cut it in this way, and then it makes it the continuous
Yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking. Now I got to do it. I gotta do it.
And we are artists, so we're always thinking of something.
I think you fold it in this way, and then you fold it this way,
Like a meander book.
and then you fold it in half this way. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. And then again.
It's going to pop out.
What? This is not gonna. I'm doing it really fast. Okay, off to the balcony. Have fun in the balcony. Don't fall. And you open it up, and then you
Don't lean over the banister. Yeah.
like this. That fold, and then you come over here, and you cut it like this to this fold. Yeah, that's it. And then you fold, 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 fold. Yeah, like this, the continuous, like this. And you do some gluing when you're done, but you fold it. This is I should the squares need to be a little bit more. And then you cut one more piece for the outside.
It's not in here.
To be your cover, and then you have a little book.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. That's how it is. So you want you glue. So this is glued like this, and then this one's glued down here. Glue, 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 glue. And then you put the cover on, and voila. That's cute. I might try to make some of these. Maybe that. Oh, you could glue, make them like this, and glue them all over. That would make it a really. But I could flatten them like this on the page, and then when I'm showing it, I could poof it up. That's a good idea. I can make a little storybook. Or I could collage pictures on each page to make it into a book. All kinds of good ideas. Let me make my book first.
There's one magazine like Better Homes and Gardens, and they put all of their monthly books in the back in little tiny squares.
I think I remember you showing us that. Yeah.
I can't remember which magazine it is. Look, there's some.
I think the flower gardens the flower ones too, like the flower pictures of the little flower packets.
Yeah.
When the book that you ordered.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Garden book. I got one.
Yeah, right.
Let's look in it and see. Responsible Beauty.
Gatton took my.
Oh, look, there's a book. Here's a Bring Nature Home. The Worst Hard Time. These are books. Rural Texas. I'm going to make these. There's my books right here. I've got all that landscaping. Wanted Mountain Cedars. Okay. So I got some books. See, I just need 4. So let's get something with
Oh yeah, stamps.
Hummingbirds of Texas.
I'm gonna make a little mini book.
I'm taking this one.
Birds of Texas.
Hummingbirds of Texas.
Oh yeah, hummingbirds. They like it here. We have some really pretty robins. Yeah, cardinals. We have some real pretty cardinals. You know, they mate forever, and then we have one family that I know that lives in our backyard. They've been there since I think it seems like since we moved in, they've been around at least a couple of years for sure.
Yeah. We got a lot of hummingbirds and cardinals too. These two. The Legend of the Blue Bonnet. It's a little story about a little Indian girl. Yeah, we're going to use it.
Hey, Goldie. That thing's gonna be sharp.
There's 3. Bring nature home. And this was in the back of a seed catalog. This was and there's flowers, and it's a magazine. It's more of a magazine, but it's got seeds in here, flower seeds in here too. A little bit of everything in here.
A little bit of everything.
And they're featuring Texas this month. Wildflower issue. This was fall of 2022. You can go online and request a catalog.
Hi, Tony.
If you want. So let's see about putting these down. And, excuse me.
Yeah.
So let me just trim it down.
Trim it down.
Trim it up here. And can a collage be just of one?
No. What is the role? I mean,
in the singular collage, can we do a?
I think that's just gluing something down.
Is that cheating?
A work of art made by gluing different materials such as fabric, paper, or photographs onto a surface.
Okay.
The collage comes from the French word coller, which means to glue or to stick together.
All right.
A collage is an art technique that involves assembling different materials and forms to create a whole.
Okay. Gotcha.
So rip it in half and glue the two sides together. There you go.
And turn half of it upside down.
I think then you could consider it a collage.
Love it. So let's see if I can get this fixed up here.
All right, finches, egrets, ducks, brown trashers, all in the cedar wax. Swings are here eating all my holly berries. That's awesome. If Jughead didn't chase them away, we'd have more here. We'd have more birds, but he just has a problem with things that fly. He yells at every single one of them and tells them to get out of his yard. Especially the big old, what are they called? The things that eat dead things. What are they?
The vultures.
Yes, the vault. We have a dead tree, which is so cool for Halloween, right? But there's this dead tree in my backyard. It's huge. And it's only half there, you know, so the top part is perfect perching, and they sit up there, and boy, does he get mad. He gets mad at them.
I can see.
I think this is good. So, oh no, I didn't measure that good. Well, I guess I could. Oh, I thought I did it in half. I sure didn't. I measured and measured 3 times, and I still kind of did it in the wrong spot. That's why I usually only measure once and cut 3 times. I do it anyways. So why did I measure 3 times? I think what I did is I cut it on the wrong side of the mark. I think I should have cut it on the other side of the mark. Yeah, Jug plays with Fred all the time. Fred comes down to almost to the ground and like hangs upside down waiting for Jug to come after him. I'm like, one of these days, Fred, one of these days.
He probably wouldn't know what to do when he did catch him.
Oh yeah, right, exactly. That's like he comes up here when he gets on the porch, he gets in the rafters and sits up in the rafters, and Jug jumps up at him and stuff. And it's like, yeah, Fred. Why are you doing that to him?
So here we go. We're going to glue these down.
That'd be good for a collage.
First.
He heard me say Fred. He came. You're silly, Jug. All right. Oh, that's because that's me.
All right. And Shannon has, Shannon Pratt invited me to come stream with her on Monday night.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm going to be over there. So, and she that's kind of what I used to do, and have guests come on every so often, and share their channel and so forth, and get her. It's just a good PR, I guess you could say, to hang out with each other. All right, there's the background. And see, these books, I could, like you say, I could sort of rip them a little bit and make them a little smaller. And make it rustic looking. Part of a book, just do a little something. And then I've got some other little things. Okay, I'm missing one. I don't see it. I'm missing a book. Here it is. The Legend of the Little Blue Bonnet.
So we were doing skin checks today, and Shannon's like, "What the heck is this?" And she's looking at my baby toe, between my baby toe and my other toe, whatever toe that is, your ring toe.
Yeah.
I have a black spot. on my baby inside, like not way down here, but at the tip right there. I have no clue how I would have got a pressure sore where it's at. I was just looking at that. What made me think? I just was looking at my foot to see how it's sitting on here. You know?
I'm thinking maybe like a blood blister.
Well, it's black. And when we push on it, like push around it, it's not, the blood's not. So yeah, I have to get it. I'm gonna go. And I can't get into my doctor until July, so I have to go to.
Does it look bad? Does it look bad?
Yeah, it looks bad enough that I need to get it checked out. Yeah, for sure. Because
Okay.
you know, I don't want to lose my pinky toe. Although, you know, I don't walk, so it's not like going to throw me off like they say.
Right.
You know, so, but it sure did flip me out because I've been so cautious of like on my butt because we don't check, you know, I mean, we check, but we don't, like, it's in such a weird place. I wouldn't even have thought, you know, to really check there. I check, you know, underneath my feet, you know, I just do a quick look and stuff. And she was, just being sweet, and she was rubbing my feet because it helps blood flow, you know, blood flow, and she's seeing
Circulation, yeah.
it was so, it's just so weird and such a weird spot. I don't know how, or if, you know, maybe in bed a dog toy, you know, usually I'm pretty good at making sure the dog doesn't bring things up, and, you know, I'm pretty cautious, but it's, I don't know, something would have had to have put pressure on it long enough.
Mm-hmm.
In a weird position too, where it's at. It's very strange. Very, very, very strange. So,
Wow.
yeah, fun times. Fun times. Things you don't even think about, you know? I mean, I didn't even think about that area. The only other one I've ever had in the 12 years is on my big toe. And I didn't even catch it. My doctor, I went to my rehab, spinal cord injury rehab doctor, and he caught it. I was like, oh, I didn't even see that there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It takes a team.
It does, right? And that was like 7 years ago or something. It was quite a while ago that we found it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm always worried about my butt. You know, that's my biggest fear is
Of
my
course.
bottom.
Yeah. I would too. Yeah.
Especially, you know, being sick in bed so much. I don't ever want to see the bed again. Being sick is not fun.
Mm-mm. So I've got a little collage book of cutouts. This is a vintage collection.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've never used it.
Oh, well.
So
Can't
here we go.
Never now.
I've had it for a long time. It's time to I've got several cutout books, and I don't get into them very much. Of course, you have to cut them out.
Yeah, right. If you probably somebody that enjoys fussy cutting.
Well, I can do 3 or 4 things for this project. It's not too bad.
Some people say it's relaxing. I not no. It's frustrating to me.
I do. I have a couple bottles over here.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
I was gonna say something to you a while ago when y'all come in, and she was busy, and
We were busy.
We're busy bees, huh?
the dog come in, and she was hungry because she's out running the streets.
Did you feed them both?
Yeah, I fed to her, and
come on.
and then the fed.
Well,
I didn't.
she's got to be
I
fed.
didn't mean to do it. It says novel. That's pretty funny that's the word on the page.
You can just put book words from the book.
Yeah.
On text page. And that would look cute with my collage too. Get a real small print.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can
Not a
find some.
book with really maybe a dictionary or
Yeah,
thesaurus, a small
I've
print.
got I got the telephone book over here.
Oh yeah, there you go. What's a
Did it say
telephone book?
what's that? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
see,
People talk about privacy. Hey, your name and your address and everything, your phone number was all used to be printed. People could just open up a phone book.
and
People
you
talk
can
about
still get
privacy
online
now.
and Google everybody. You can
Yeah,
still
now, yeah. People say, don't, well, it used to be, privacy. There was a phone book, people. Yeah, yes, you had the option of saying, don't, I want to be unlisted, but you had to make the attempt to be unlisted, just like in the world here. Although now it's impossible for you not to be on there. You get founded. You get founded.
they find you all right.
Oh, and right here, this is funny. This is a whole, I didn't even mean it. I just was looking for a page that didn't have no photographs on it. And this was the first one that didn't have any pictures on it. And now here, my phone, it's not, it says notebook
Oh,
on that page. Notebook. And then over here, it says novel. Where's that?
wow. That is really cool.
All done on mistake.
It was meant to be.
Right.
It's a sign.
I don't know where it's at though. No.
It's a sign. So let's see what else I
Figure out
can
how to do it so we can see
put
it
in
though.
here. And I can use stickers.
Oh, clean up.
And
Where's it?
what I thought I had some other things over here.
Well, I gotta say hi to everybody.
Well, go ahead. Roll call.
Yeah, roll call.
Beth, where'd you get that book? Debbie would like to know.
On the internet.
On the internet.
Amazon. It's called Vintage Collection. And it's collage stuff. Let's see if it doesn't have any information in it.
Of
It's
course
got
not,
words in
because
the
you want
back.
to share that information. Of course
Take
not.
the risk. Just take the risk. It's got words in the back. It's got random letters, tags. I've had it a while, a good while.
Ooh, pink. Hi, Jassy. Excellent. Good job, Jassy. Yoo-hoo.
Oh, you finished February's. Good.
I have to admit, I did not, because of being sick. I really did fall behind, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to finish. But
Yep.
I put up a new one, Jassy. Did you see that for March? Did do a new one. So
I did cleanup for February, but I didn't get finished with cleaning. But I did do it just about every day. There was a couple
well, we
days.
got the goal every day. It wasn't really to finish it. It was. I think
to-
that's an easier goal,
yeah,
saying that.
it was. Even if I just did one little thing, put something on the shelf, that
Yeah.
counted. But
Yeah.
there were several days that I was in here for an hour or more, and things were flying out the door. I
It was
mean,
like tung, 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 tung.
I was just get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of
Good
it.
for you, girl.
And I did. I worked really, really hard, and
So proud of you.
I have made a dent. I have. And Joe even came in here and he cleaned my carpet for me.
Very nice. Yeah, I
So
came in here the one day, and I noticed that Shannon, can't just not. She can. I think that's why she's still sick. She can't just get well. She's So on some of the days where she was sick, she was in cleaning and mopping and stuff. And I'm like, would you just lay down? That's why you're still coughing. That's why
The dust ain't gonna help her heal.
I came in here and she
She's gonna
had,
start tomorrow.
Is Jackie gonna start her March prompts?
Now, I'm gonna show y'all my card of kind of, I don't know what's on it, but here,
Look, boys and girls of Arizona.
show them this one. That's just a cool, don't show them the other side. Thank you.
Okay, this is a cooling and heating company down here. This is advertisement,
Hi, Jazzy.
and it came in the junk mail. Okay,
that's a nice cardboard that would make a nice, like
it
like I
is.
make these books.
You know,
Like
and
I
then
make
on
these.
this side, it's got Hot House Cool Solutions. Thank Davis Brothers, and it's a little news article. Looked like an old time news uh, newspaper, and
It's for air conditioning.
and it's a little. It's like they made it into the the paper
Mhm.
on the back of it.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It was in with the mail today, and
Yeah,
I laid it down
19
because it was cute.
since 1955. That's right.
Now you got some old timey stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I could use little pieces of this
Hi,
or
Esther.
some
How
of
are you, hon?
the paper, the newspaper that's script
Hi, Cindy.
Mhm.
printing.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. That's pretty neat.
Jim, you
Hey,
want to keep
Cindy.
that, Jim?
No,
I
I
was in
don't.
your balcony for a little bit today.
It is cute.
Debbie Howard, how are you?
One day when Ed started out, he said that he was going to make a wonderful strike. This is a mining uh, book about mining for gold. The man with whom he was talking said that all of this would be his first. On Weaver Gulch, the Hassayapapa and Lenox Creeks, Prescott during those days was the center of the gold rush. It's a book. That's all it says.
Yep.
So I could put a little of this in my little
A little bit of
collage.
this in your life.
Hi,
In my
Esther.
collage.
Hope you're doing
Almost
okay.
did it wrong.
Have a good day. Sharon Lombard. Hello, hello. I've been outside trimming I got a tree that's got a lot of bad branches on it, and I've been working on that.
That's what Shannon did yesterday. She had her friend come out and did that with her outside.
We've got so much.
Though.
There's Kitty Pan.
We've got so much Spanish moss down here. It chokes
The
us.
Spanish moss is so up down here on our trees.
We used to pay for that stuff when we used to come down for vacations down here. Pay to get a bag of Spanish moss. We'd buy it in the gift shops.
Ours is it's ours. We have a oak rot. It's killing all of our live oak trees down here.
Oak rot.
Oak rot. It goes through their root system, so it's like you can't just go and cut off the part that it goes through the roots. So it's I had an arborist say it's going to go through our whole neighborhood. It just slowly moves through the. He quoted us. He was like, "Well, we can come in and we can treat it for $20,000, but there's no guarantee." I'm like, no, I don't think so. Not for some trees.
Let nature take its course.
Yeah. I don't have that for no guarantee. Because he said when they put it down into the root system, it's up to the tree to take it and to, it's crazy. I think we did that like around the first year we were here.
I think there's about two or three different mosses that are they kill out the trees.
They choke it, yeah. Do they go on all the different kind of trees or just the certain types?
Well, the only thing that is is, I think, cute about the moss likes to come in and hang about 4 foot down from, up on the branches and stuff, which, that's a lot of weight and everything, and the bugs and all that. Well, the other thing is cute is those air, um, they call them air, what is that, that flies through picks up all the nutrients and stuff. And
Airborne plants.
it's an airborne plant that attaches
That's what the
itself.
Spanish moth is, and the lichen is like a fungus that grows on the trees down here. That's what killed my little mulberry bush out here by the window.
Like the lichen.
Yeah, it was like a fungus. Yeah, it rotted the tree.
But I
Just
mean, they are
par for the
cute.
course.
But and you can get a piece of it and throw it up in the air,
But
and it'll
Most of us think it's the
So much.
prettiest thing,
the Spanish moss is buggy.
But the moss is not a pretty thing. But
Yeah, we don't have any of that in ours where we're at. None of those mosses that you're talking about, Esther, where I'm at. Texas is huge, and we have all the different types of, we have desert, we have forest, we have ocean, we have.
it's like tumbleweed, but it's in a big long string.
I seen tumbleweed one time, and it was when I traveled up to Lubbock. It's up in that area. It's not here.
Yeah, I think it's usually too hot in Texas, isn't it?
It can be hot in Texas. It can be.
But if you had everything, you still would have something to complain about.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. It's kind of neat, but I don't like the moss. But I do like those airborne flowers.
I like all those. What are they? You don't have to really water them or anything. They're really hardy. What are they, Beth?
It looks like some type of a water plant, and it's got long, just long fingers on it, and it absorbs moisture, and that's how it goes. That wasn't me.
I don't think that's enough for my collage and books.
Yeah, I think down like the river walk and stuff, that would make sense.
Oh yeah.
Where that would be.
Yep.
So there they are. I like it.
Looks good, Beth.
We're doing designs in April with theme of jazzy.
We have cedar and that and should have glued this first. That's okay. Cedar and live oak. That's pretty much what I have in my yard. And the live oak is, a lot of them are dead, and the cedar drives my nose crazy.
Oh, really?
Cedar fever, we call it.
Is it the blooms or is it the wood?
The wood.
Okay, so you don't have any cedar chest in your house.
It's well, they call it cedar. It's everything. It's it's their the pollen. The pollen it's horrible. It's yellow. It gets all over everything. And if you don't have cedar fever, you will if you live here long enough. I never thought I never was allergic to anything, and within about 3-4 years, I started having the symptoms. Usually about 2 times a year, October and then in the spring. Cedar fever. It starts blowing around, the wind, the rain. horrible. It's I guess like hay fever, if you're up
Yeah.
north.
You ever get a little bit of uh, eye irritation or something like that? Like if
Oh, everything.
you
Yeah.
cut a
Your throat, it's almost like what I had, but maybe it was, maybe, this is just a horrible case of cedar fever. I don't know because it's the runny nose, but it runs down your throat, which causes a cough. And that's what I had. And I still have. Shannon's is different though. Hers is more got into her chest, but yeah, it's
I didn't have them.
it just is what it is. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna collage in this little book.
I cut a big tree down just the other day and finally got it all the way down big enough to be able to carry it to the road so they can pick it up. Some of those pieces were 70, 75 pounds a piece,
Jeez, Joe, don't hurt yourself.
and they were
He has.
they
Oh,
He's pulled muscles in his
they
chest.
I put it on the back of my pickup truck and laid the back down on it so that when they come to pick them up, because I got some really good guys that are doing my pickups and stuff like that.
yeah, your trash guys. We used to have good trash guys and still until it got busy here. And
Yeah.
now, we used to be able to put out as much as we want and they'd pick it up. Now it's like one bag. And if you put out more than one bag, they charge you. It's like, what the heck? But it's because they ran out of, it grew so fast out here. It's like they hadn't, they could take their time and come to this neighborhood and get our garbage and talk with us and be all nice. Now it's like sometimes they miss us because they've run out of time, they run out of time and people get mad. The garbage people didn't come. And it's like, you grew so fast and this garbage company didn't have, they don't have the trucks and they don't have the people.
Yeah. Well, they got the trucks down here because that's one of the big
Till
things.
and Sia.
And
Tillis.
this is what they call it,
Tillicaya.
yard waste.
Oh, there's no S in there. Telencia? Tilandsia? I was putting an S in there too when I was trying to pronounce it, but there's no S in after the L's.
Okay.
But I was using my big chainsaw and I had it really sharp, and it was when I was going through to cut it up, it was the shavings were curling in about 1.5 to 2 inches. That's how big of shavings I had. I got a real great saw and everything, and it does a fine job. Got that for Christmas, didn't I?
I think so.
About 8 years ago, no more than that. But it was the sap. This stump. It was a ball stump, and it was as big as
Ooh.
So I'm gonna try to Zentangle the hummingbird today.
Oh, you're gonna draw him?
Yeah, and
Wow.
then doodle in him.
Nice.
Do the Zentangle thing.
I showed that.
And I've got
showed the wood the other day, and I saw. I showed it.
yeah, I think I showed the stump.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it really, my whole backyard has got it's not a bad smell. It just smells like you was at the Home Depot and somebody had a big saw just cutting the dickens.
Oh, yeah. Like wood chip smell or wood cut. Yeah,
Strong
yeah.
wood chip.
That's how our basement always smelt up home because we kept all of our, not all, but we kept, wood cut in the basement for our
Wood.
heat, our thing, whatever that.
Furnace.
Yeah, whatever. Wood stove. There we go.
Wood stove.
Wood stove. Yeah, we call
Now you can burn cedar. Cedar doesn't hurt burning, but the only thing bad about burning
except it makes you sneeze.
Yeah, it can make but it's just like old time scent incense. Remember that?
Right?
Yeah,
Look,
I
we got
love.
Beth sneezing and she don't even smell it. That's that mental, right? When
That's
you
right.
mentally do
That
something.
has to be.
But yeah,
Ain't you?
working
Bless
on
you.
the diamond painting. Jazzy is.
That Jazzy, she likes to craft. She
Yeah,
does good stuff.
plantations with test paper. But that smell, my gosh, I was cutting it at nighttime, and the fog, a little bit of fog on the mist in the air pushed it through the whole area because people were wondering what that smell was. But they knew it was me because they heard this awful noise at 9 o'clock at night going.
You were
Oh,
their favorite person, I'm sure of it.
yeah, I love it. And just like the cedar, you can take that if you're not uh, offended or allergic to it, the other stuff, you can use that. The cedar's good for keeping bugs out of your house.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good, and I never really understood that, but I guess it's just the tarp, or it's got a not a tarpaulin, it's a what is it? Oh, it's a high end oil, and it takes they don't like it. The ants
The sap.
and yeah, that's the sap off of which the red cuttings off of it. But I like it.
Well, yeah, I would
Cedar.
think, yeah, cedar is a repellent, is a
Yeah,
type of repellent. That's true.
and it's good. We used to put that on the floors at work to keep the oil from um, smelling, and it always use it like a oil, like a pickup for the oil if it gets on the floors going out and coming back in. I found some pictures, Becky, that were 1940, I think 1943 at the where I worked at,
Mm-hmm.
and when they built the refinery and everything, and that was I called my buddy. He was asking me about some pictures of where his house was back in the 40s, and they built a golf course there. He wanted to know if I still had any pictures, and because I like pictures, and I kind of picture a lot of junk, and
You like old things,
I like old things.
antique.
Yeah, I like myself.
He likes history.
Yeah, I like old cars, old.
It's just that's good.
Esther says she saw lots of balls. Let's see, ball moss. Um, and Beth always told me, she says, "Well, we used to pay money for those. What'd you do? What'd y'all do with that moss?"
Throw it away.
So
Just
And
it was one of those you got it for memories and then threw it away.
yeah,
well, we always we no we crafted with it. We always did our own grapevine wreaths up
her,
home because we had enough. We had some land and it grew wild in the up in we called it the Lost Valley, but it Daddy would go up every end of the summer every year and drag get the tractor, and he would gather a lot of those grapevines, and he would drag it all up by the side of the house, and we would sit out there and make as many grapevine wreaths as you can make. And mother always gave them away and made wreaths, And
I made a peace sign for my front porch down here off the vines out of my trees.
yeah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's on my
And
front porch.
then we would use the moss to make birds' nest, and we'd always put a bird in our wreaths. I mean, it was kind of like a given. And she would put it around um, plants, for like moss and stuff, like you would make it look pretty. But but the Spanish moss that we bought was bugless. But if it was Spanish moss that we brought home, she would tie it in a bag, and then she'd bring it home and dunk it in some bleach water to kill any bugs on it, because the bugs
Yeah.
will eat you up.
Oh, they bite you.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Lamont. Hello.
So
Happy Saturday.
happy Saturday, Lamont.
they
Come
What are you doing?
on.
I am collaging in my book for the March prompt for this month. So I'm just collaging in here.
We've had some really nice weather
Oh,
today,
hi, Belinda.
and yeah. Esther, I had a big tree outside, and it was an ancient. I think it was a Japanese maples, which all the ones around here are some kind of a maple off of the standard go around, and uh, they look a lot different from the rest of the trees. It's not an oak look. It don't have a pine look. It don't have a uh, things like that, and so you gotta try to figure out what kind they are, and if it's if the leaves don't tell you what it is, then you go with something else to try to figure out what the
Go with what your neighbor says.
yeah, or what your neighbor's got, because if your neighbor's got it, it's usually somewhere. That's the thing down here is that the yards are about, I don't know, 150 by 300 and something, and it's been like that for 100 years, because it used to be just a big farm, and the trees down here for some reason grow on the fence line. There's a lot of big trees on the fence line, and most of them are all the same. And
Joe's got some aerial views of the town that we lived in. Our neighbor was a pilot, and he took aerial pictures of the town
Mm-hmm.
for people who wanted the pictures, like the city or big companies and stuff. And you could see the wooden sidewalks.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
that's the one that called me and wanted me to see if I had that, because it's where he lives at now.
Yeah,
He's
and it
got a
used to
real
be a
nice,
golf course up there, and then it's now people live there.
yeah.
It's funny how
And
things change.
what it was, and the thing about it is, the way I got that particular picture was, it was at a barber shop back. Well, that's before we even met, man. It wasn't it? It was a clipping off of, uh, and somebody put it in the barber shop for other people to see, because it was really an old picture.
Yeah.
And what it was, how they done it, they 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 took a camera, whatever kind of camera they had back then, and they put it with a balloon on a string, and they, like a small, big balloon.
Oh, that was their drones
The
back in the
drone,
days.
yeah,
They used balloons.
and because they didn't, you could tell that it wasn't something that was it was randomly done, and it never was perfect. And but they took so many of them. Uh, if it wasn't that, it had to be one of the first um, airplanes that was in that area, because there was some big company
And some of the
buildings.
roads weren't paved yet,
Oh
and the
yeah,
sidewalks were all uh, parallel parking, and
yeah.
the old cars. We've got some. He's got a whole bunch of pictures of a parade downtown Ashland where we
Gosh,
lived.
I don't know where they're at. You
Oh,
know?
I'm sure they're in your safe because you value those pictures.
Yeah, we every Christmas they would have the parades. Let's see,
It
who
was
was
right.
it?
It was the Thanksgiving. Right after Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
we
you're
would do the
right.
Christmas parade.
And tell them who was there. That one. He was the
The baseball player.
no, he was he played the guitar.
Oh, the singer
Yeah,
was Billy Ray.
no, it wasn't Billy Ray. It
Uh,
was oh his gosh darn it.
well, they always have somebody popular. I think, the Judds. The
Yeah,
Judds were from our town,
yeah, the judge
and Billy Ray was from a small town next to us,
over on the river. Yeah.
and so we would try to get locals,
Oh, man.
and there was nothing for Naomi and her mother to be, or her or grandmother to be involved in the
Yeah,
parade.
she was. If they couldn't get anybody special, Naomi and uh, one of the girls,
If they
her
were
mom would.
in town,
They'd
yeah.
be in town. That's what um, he was. He was a big artist too. Um, Daggone it, like James
What was his name? Bolton.
Bolton, Michael
Yeah,
Bolton.
yeah. He was there one
You
year.
ever remember that?
Yep.
Michael Bolton. He was a good guitarist.
He didn't play the guitar. He just sang.
Oh, he just sang.
Yeah, he was a singer.
But they always had somebody important, to little town do something for something, to get people to come down. And I'll tell you what, it's so strange. I was down there a couple of months ago, and it's so stupid. They went back to the roundabout uh,
In the
road
intersections.
intersections in some of these towns. That they try to make it look like there's more people there associating with what's going on, and all that. Well, they built a new bank, two new banks, and they built a roundabout. And it's so stupid because
Well,
nobody's
you're
using
just
it.
not used to it.
They're not using it. They're riding in over the mud over the thing, and
Yeah.
it's got me
Well,
lost.
people do. That's weird. But anyway, let's get back to the art, Joe.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Becca, what are you doing now? I think she put us on mute. She can't
Yes,
even hear.
I didn't. I was talking away. Um, I just finished up my collage book for the first.
That's a cute little
I'm
book.
gonna go ahead and
Nice colors.
put this in here. I'm gonna mark it. Go mark it.
Michael
March
book.
1st.
Hmm. Joyce Bowlings. Bradford pears. We used to have pears too, Esther.
We still have pear trees on the homestead.
Yeah. And we got the birds last night. The big hawks were out. Elvis Presley was discovered at the Hayride Kitchen in Boston City. Yeah.
Okay, doodling away over here.
You are you're a doodling doodler.
And my bird's not really cute, but it's all right.
Which one?
My hummingbird. He's
What about?
wonky. He's wonky.
Oh, what's wrong with his legs? What happened to him?
I don't have legs on him.
Oh,
I guess I can make him legs.
he got him. He got into a sewing room.
So there's that. And I don't have room for his other wing. I don't know. I'll just make believe I'm doing it right. I'm just going to make believe.
Just doing a little pretending.
Michael W. Smith was living in our little town.
Yeah, he lived close. Joe worked with Michael W. Smith's dad.
Yeah, I worked with his dad for 15 years. He was on my team.
Yep.
Great fellow.
Yeah.
And we got to go a couple times down to the big city in Lexington, and when Michael was playing with his band.
Yeah, we got to see him.
And what's the thing to say is about the blank goes on. It's got to go. The show goes on. He had a busted arm.
Well, he was in our area uh, visiting some friends, and he went hunting. He likes to hunt, and he fell out of the tree stand,
Yeah.
and he sprained his wrist, and that's his money playing the piano. And so he had it in a one of those braces that you had in your hand, and then during the show he took it off and go, I don't need this anymore. He started playing, uh,
Couldn't stand
and
it.
everybody thought it was a miracle, and they were all cheering.
Good Christian guy, family.
Yeah, his family was sitting in the same row that we were sitting, and his wife, uh, and all the kids, they came in right before he come out on stage, and all in a row, and they all sat down and watched their daddy, and so we sat beside the family. We sat beside his family. It was fun.
You like roundabouts, Cindy? I think they're pretty down in where is that? DeLand. It's got roundabouts looking over the ocean and everything. That's beautiful. They've got some mate. If you got the room, they're pretty. But if you ain't got the people in the room, it's kind of lost. But that is one big lake over there. I can't think the name of it. I've never been on it, but it's got a super roundabout. Bossier City, way back when. I never did see Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis died right before he came to our town, and he was coming to Huntington, and that's when he died. And everybody that had tickets, they refunded them, of course, but a lot of people kept them.
Back in '74, I went to see, had good tickets right on the corner of one of the best shows I probably ever went to, and I went to some good ones, but it wasn't, back then that was all kind of crazy. Um, Kenny Rogers and the lady that was always with him, she was gorgeous, and I can't think of her name now, but
He
Kenny
was with
Rogers,
he toured around with Dolly a lot.
yeah, and wasn't Dolly? She was higher than Dolly back then. Dolly hadn't really made all the spectacular events yet, and, but oh, I don't think the other girl's alive now. She was older. Oh shoot.
Patsy Cline.
No, it wasn't Patsy Cline, but she was up there right with Patsy Cline. She's the first one that I ever seen on stage that wore one of those outfits that you could see through. And that was one of the first times ever. And then after that, it was all about uh, you know what's her name? The big tall skinny girl. Uh,
With the long legs.
yeah, black hair, long
Aretha,
hair.
not Aretha Franklin.
Oh, um,
Uh, Tina Turner.
no. She's a white girl, and she's got
Oh,
dark hair, and she's got a big nose, and she's
Cher.
Cher.
Good
There
job,
you
Teresa.
Yeah, good one. It was Cher. Oh yes, Dottie West. Did you say that, Teresa? Dottie West. Yeah,
Yep,
that's
Teresa
what it
did. She's reading your mind today. Watch out.
was. Yeah, Dottie West. We were right on the corner. There was only like the stage was only like 2 foot away from me and my buddy, and we went to all them back in the '70s. Um, all the guys and the girls, but her they just he was a showman, no doubt. He was a showman. He could sing too. Shoot. I like Loretta Lynn because all my family, um, they're from down out in the country, like Loretta Lynn and all them, and they were always. I had an aunt that looked just like her. My mom looked like her. They had 13 kids. Good God Almighty. There's only one of them alive, and he's in California. It's my Uncle Jesse. And he can play the guitar just like I'm gonna have to ask him who he plays like, but he can play.
He plays on the
He
piers.
plays at the pier in Ventura, California, but he's in his 80s now, and he's not he's he's
Slowing down.
a lot of it going. A lot of things have changed, but he can still play. He's got his own thing. I told him, I said, Jesse, don't stop doing it. He loves it out there in Ventura. He'll tell me about the secondhand store and all that stuff. He takes pictures of it and all that. And they I don't know what he's told them girls up there, but they like him an awful lot because he's being a good boy, so they won't run him out because he likes to go there.
Oh, sure.
I'll talk about the dollar.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You were saying that. Yeah.
Well, I had to alter him a little bit.
Well, that's okay, but it's still excellent.
But I tell you, I mean, this is so much more than just doodling. The Zentangle is much more.
Oh
It's,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I'm really getting into it.
Oh, that's good. And see, that's the one I really can't get. I don't have the patience, I don't think, for the Zentangle.
Well, that's why
I just
this
call it
book
the
is.
zoo.
Oh my gosh, this book. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. But here's one I did the last
Look
week or
at that.
so.
Yeah. I think you're doing awesome,
And
man.
all of these styles, we learned them on here together, and all of the samples. And this was one of my crazy critters from the book.
I like his eyes.
But borders and we've done all of them, and I like doing it on the watercolor paint. And this one we made I don't know if it was a bird or a whale, or we made fish. I think they're fish in there mixed in.
Fish.
And this is the whales. Here's the two whales.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
You can see it when you.
So the imagination is. I didn't realize I did this many mushrooms,
That's why you was having.
and I'm still going strong. And I've started this book a long time ago when we did sketchings, and
I did him with you. Yeah.
yes, and this was like water, just pencil.
One of our very first paintings together, actually.
Yeah, and this was February 23.
Mm-mm.
So
Wow, 2 years ago.
and this little book, I keep forgetting about it. It's over here on the corner,
I
and
think it was 1923, wasn't it?
and it could have been. But anyway, yeah. So that's cute. That's nice.
Can I ask a question about is that a name on the wing, or is that just words or something?
Where
Right there. Oh, okay.
doodle?
What doodle? It's a doodle. I thought it was words, like it was a advertisement word or something. And I mean, you could
No,
use
I
it.
don't advertise anything like that.
No, but it looked like a tire car, a tire
So I'm going to
thing.
try to do some of these
So cool. That is good, though.
plants that come in. But this is a good way to use up your old paint just by coloring some pages. And so I'm just going to.
Yeah. Okay, Teresa. Only reason why our dog ain't barking and wanting something is because I'm standing right here in the.
She has to take her dogs out to bark.
I found out I got a new thing going now. There's a dog in the back of our house at the end of the street. It's in the city, and we're in the county. This dog is a bird dog, a full-blooded, beautiful dog, and he is a monster. And Nora loves him. She will sit in the back porch and wait to see if
Well,
he's
it's a
coming out.
playmate. It's her playmate.
Yeah, they're just they're sweet on each other. There ain't no doubt about
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, they play well, but they're moving. Our backyards connect,
Mm,
I got a
and
gate.
so they know how to get through the middle. They they can get through the middle between our fences.
when they play, huh?
Hmm.
Oh well, she'll his mom will come out and make sure that Nora can have somebody over because he's a house cat. He's beautiful.
I've been wanting to get another dog for Nora to play with.
It never ends up that way. You think that you're doing that. It's like the cats. Oh, and they don't like each other. Storm hates her sister. And I was like, oh, we got her thinking, Storm's so lonely and she needs the other cats are too old and they don't want to play with her. So,
Well,
all
they do
Storm does is beat
change
her up.
with time.
Never seems like it works out that way.
Well,
Look, Jughead loves his girlfriend, but let me tell you, Lulu could care less and bites him now. Care less. Wishes he would go away 99% of the time. She comes and she says hi to him, but that's about it. Then it's like, okay, go away. You're bothering me.
And Abby wants something to eat. She's begging. Joe, she's begging.
I hear you. I know what that means.
She's so hungry.
Oh, shit.
Well, I cater to Abby now
Now,
more
yeah.
than ever.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I,
We cater to
yeah.
her.
When was the last time you chewed a big sandwich and give it to her?
He was chewing some pizza up and he spit it
I ate
back out for Abby because
half a
Abby doesn't have
pizza
any
and she
teeth.
ate the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
I had to chew it first.
But she liked it, and that's what counts.
Well, it's
Shannon
just
doesn't go that far, but she breaks up Abby's food for her because our Abby doesn't have any teeth either.
Yeah.
well, you know what it is. What it is that food that they've got on TV, they advertise that's in the looks like a
Farmer's
farmer's
dog.
farmer's dog.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, now it's good stuff, and I talked to a lady that makes it for her three dogs, and she buys a pound and a half of chicken and all of the veggies that go
Mm-hmm.
into that,
Mm-hmm.
and cooks it every week.
Yep,
Has
that's what Debbie does. That did that for her dog because she would make it in a big pot
yeah,
and just cook it up for her and keep it in the fridge.
Mhm.
That's what she would feed him. She says it
And
was cheaper too. She'd just go in and she'd buy the cheapest. She didn't buy. She bought whatever the cheapest meat was. She could,
right.
and she'd get the veggies. Usually the older ones that were discounted and stuff, and cook them up for the little dog because he had lost. She, I think her name was Abby too.
Oh,
I think it was. She just lost her about two. It was right when the week before we went on the cruise. Actually, the Friday that we went,
oh, oh,
Uh,
yeah.
she lost her. But yeah, she used to do that, and I was like, "You're crazy, you're great." But I understand it, especially now that I have a cat that is, got thyroid issues, and I mean,
Well, I when I first got Abby, I got her from the pound, and I talked to her. I put her up on the bed on a towel, and I talked to her, and I said, I said, you're a puppy dog, and you're my dog, and I promise, and will hug you and love on you every single day, and I have, and I really have,
mhm.
because I took her, got her trained for therapy, and she worked for 5 years, going to the nursing homes, and
when she had her little sister was a cat, and she was a big cat,
yeah, we had
and
we had a big gray cat that was just almost as much weight as her.
yeah,
There
it's
was about
Smoky.
5 pounds difference, but I'd take them both to the nursing home, and I'd put a leash on
The
Smokey.
cat loved the leash. She would
Yeah,
go down the hallways and hover the hallways
and I
at the
I took
nursing
her cat
home.
cage in, and she'd sit there in the cage, door open, never left us, stayed right there, and everybody just loved the pets. They loved to watch them
Oh
and
yeah.
look at them. They didn't want to hold them. I had a few that wanted to hold, but most of them they just wanted to look at them. They didn't want to touch them because I always asked. I would hold the dog, but I wouldn't let the dog lick on him or anything. And I
There
was
was
very I was very diligent in politeness when it came to that.
there was one guy. He when Abby would come in, he says, "Oh, come on, let me have her for about 15 minutes. I'm watching
Yeah, he
TV."
I would there was 2 or 3 people I would let Abby. I could trust them, and I would leave Abby in their room for just a short period, and they would bring her back to me in the craft room. And they got counted for coming out of their room because it was an assisted living, and they had to come out of their room so many times every week. They had to be counted. They weren't allowed to hibernate in their room because it's easy to do with the elderly. They want to stay in their rooms, but they got counted for coming out just because Abby was there. And I was very proud of that fact that we, and the crafts, they come back and they wanted to see what we were doing in the crafts. But and then one time I did silhouettes of everybody in the nursing home. And oh my gosh, it was so funny. I was letting them take their silhouette and they would put it on the back of their door in their rooms because there was where else are you going to hang it, so the nurses said the back of the door would be the best spot. And so then the next time I went to the nursing home, they took all of them out of the patients rooms, took them away, and they put them all in the front hallways and said, guess who? And you could tell some of them with their, because if there was this one guy with a flat top, and I spiked his hair real good, and there was another girl that in the kitchen, because the kitchen came out and did it too, and this one girl had these little curls all over her hair just like they just came off of the rollers, and she was known for those little curls, and I made them that way on her hair, and everybody knew who that was. It was so funny. They had a good time with those silhouettes, I tell you.
And it was a real close to where we lived. It was
Yeah, it
about
was
three
real
blocks
close.
away.
It was just 2 miles. And but we went there for 5 years, twice a month. Lot of memories. And I took pictures of them doing crafts, and then I had a little board that I put up on the wall, and I pinned their pictures up. And the next time I would go, all of some of them would take their pictures. They like, they wanted to keep their pictures, and I said, "Sure, go ahead, take them." It was cute.
That was before we had phone pictures.
No, it was with my phone.
Was it with the phone?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was earlier than that.
Oh, Teresa says, I have a tag along book. Okay. You'll have to shoot me a picture of it, a tag along book. That sounds familiar. I don't know what that is.
Or what we were talking about that she would be bringing that up. Must have been talking about something, right?
A tag along book. I don't know.
Tag along.
I don't know what I can't think of what we were talking about that we could come up with what she's talking about. Or she came out, or she just off the fly of her pants, she decided to let us know. That too, right? That happens. Let me tell you this before I do it all the time. Let me tell you this before I forget.
So anyway, that makes this page look a little bit fuller.
Feeler.
The
Looks
little
like that bird's got a beard.
no
Bird's
no
got a
beard.
beard. No beard.
It's got a beard line.
Read that. Teresa, tell us what to mean.
Tag along. That sounds so familiar.
I'm thinking like those taggy books from a kid, but I don't think that's tag along book.
I read that
Maybe
earlier
she keeps
too.
pictures and maybe she keeps pictures in a book that people she follows. Maybe she follows people around. She tags along.
Esther's going to dinner. Okay.
Through
dinner. Dinner time.
Oh, she's hungry.
Dinner time.
Oh, read that bill.
Dinner time.
I'll get it. Oh gosh.
Okay. That was fun.
Fun.
Now the other day, I got out we did a prompt game, and I used a spinner, and we made this page with a prompt game. And it was kind of cute. It was different, and this was the same game. And it's done with a spinner. Let's see if I can find it. This is the spinner that I used.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You want to play a prompt game?
Sure, why not?
And it's fun. And it's different than what we're used to, because it's done with colors and symbols. I've got hearts, diamonds, and stars, shapes, and colors, and then it's got stamps, words, splatters, glitter, doodles, and spray. So
Okay.
you've got three things to do on your plate. Let's see what Teresa sent me.
Oh, she sent a picture. Okay.
A tag along book. Okay. There's her tag along book. I guess it's a scrapbooking type method of doing pictures and collaging.
Okay. Okay.
So that's cute. Okay. A deluxe designs type of scrapbooking.
It's different kinds of tags. Oh, maybe she's
And
thinking
tags.
for tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe
Are you
she's
going to come tomorrow?
backtracking.
Are you going to play tomorrow? Oh, good. Okay. So I'm going to move Dee Dee over here. This is Dee Dee. Just because she touched it. So we're going to spend. Here we go. The first one is orange splatters and stars.
Orange splatters and stars. So we should do this There,
And
so we get them all together. Orange splatters and
you can do it. And
orange.
maybe I'll do it on those tags that I got from her.
Okay, what is it? Orange splatter
Yeah.
and stars.
And stars. So I've got 2 cards that she sent me, and I think I'm going to do them on that.
Someone took your dog. What do you mean someone took your dog? What? Did you call the police? Someone took your dog. That's not good. What the heck is going on?
There's a dog on the internet where you feed it, and you take care of it every day. Have you seen those games?
No, is
came
that what she's talking about?
I think
She's not
she's
talking about a real dog.
She said a robot dog
Oh.
or a toy. Maybe she's talking about something else. I'm not sure.
I don't know. My whole thing just kind of went crazy. Jumped real fast. Okay. I miss my little. I want to buy a $35 robot dog. Hubby won't let me. He said it's stupid. Can't have a real dog. He said I can't take care of one. And then someone took my dog. I don't know what she's talking about. She don't talk to me, so someone else has to get the answer from her.
I have to move on.
Yeah, robot dog.
Okay, I'm just going to use this page right here. And
Orange splatter and orange.
I'm going to decorate these 2 cards, and then I can cover up this background page with some scrapbook
stars, like just this, like this kind of star. Is that what you like, the star, or it doesn't matter? Star.
And
I'm confused, Beth. I don't know what to do here with what you've given me.
Okay,
Three in a row.
I'm going to get some orange paint, and I'm going to get
a real dog. Oh my goodness.
Splatter it.
That's horrible. Sad. Are these? Would you consider these stars?
Anything. Stars.
Those look like stars. No, they're not. They're triangles.
There we go. And I'll get my fan brush.
Am I taking too long? You're going to be done again before me. Hold on.
Oh, no. Take your time. Because we're working with 3 different things. And I'm going to splatter. So I got to cover up
we do more than one because I made 4 blocks. I was thinking we would probably be able to.
I'm going to make 2 cards
at least 2.
for tags.
All right, I'll just do 2.
And I'm going to be like a background thing going on here. I better get one more piece. Here we go.
Yeah. Horrible. I would have called the cops and chased them down. Well, unless it was their dog to begin with and you just called him your dog. That'd be kind of odd. Like the one cat that was prowling around my house. I found out he lives down the road. I almost, and I was trying to get him in. I was trying to take him in my house, but I found out.
It's not uncommon to have cats have 2 homes.
Yeah. I think I think the lady said that it was common for him to be gone for days at a time, and he shows back up.
Now you know why. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he almost got taken in here. You wouldn't have seen him for years.
I'm hoping that's what happened to our little cat. We had a little yellow cat, and he disappeared, and we never saw him. I said we always said he ran off at the circus,
Yeah.
because he was a goofy cat to begin with. He was so funny.
Well, orange cat. Well, you said he was orange.
Yes,
yeah. They're goofy. I think they're born with like this goofy gene or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy. There was a rash of people stealing uh boxers, and I was real worried with my boxer. Like the people that I got her from, they warned us and said make sure you have a good lock on your fence and stuff. So that always scared me, but thank goodness we didn't have any issues with that. But I don't understand people that just take somebody else's pet. It's got a lot of kahunas. And they're probably the same people that end up dropping them off at the pound because they're too much work for them or something,
Yeah, after the
Yeah, after
cuteness
they
wears
steal
off,
them, yeah, after they steal them, they're like, "Oh, wait, I don't want this dog."
they start chewing on the furniture.
Mhm. Or crying.
So I think I'm going to have to scrape a little bit off because it's too thick to dry.
Oh, you really splattered, huh?
Yeah, it was thick, too thick. Or I could just do this.
Oh, let's see
There
what
we
that
go.
looks like.
Oh, look, it dried. It's drying.
Orange,
It's
orange is such a hate. I don't like orange, but I'll find some. I think I see some right here. Oh yeah. Now my pit, my as y'all know, he's just a big dummy. Just a big. Not any, and you don't see that crap down here anymore. Texas is too. Yeah, they love their dogs. That's a Georgia, Alabama thing where you see all those dog fights. And I don't think you see them as much anymore, hopefully. Oh, was everything supposed to be in orange? No.
No,
Okay.
the
All right.
prompt is orange, splatters, and stars in
Okay.
any way you want to do it.
All right.
And I'm doing both orange stars and orange paint.
Because you're the boss and you can do whatever you
But
want.
see, splatters could be done in a different color. And then, your orange might be a border or an orange border, and you might do something else. So the sky is the limit on
Limited
what you
sky.
can do. And I'm going to try to do these as backgrounds for tags. And then I can collage on them tomorrow.
What? Collage? That's March 1st. I don't know what tomorrow's is.
No, it's collage all month, and today was books.
Oh, well, true. Yes, you are right. Yeah, you are right.
So
Good.
but
Good
tags we're doing tags with Kim tomorrow.
That would be so funny if I did tags as my prompt. Let's see. I don't think so though. I have. Oh no, tomorrow I have it as flower. I tried to do like springy words.
Yeah. All right. Got a shadow. What's going on?
A cord, maybe? Do you have a cord somewhere? It looks like what is that?
I don't
A
know.
hair? Maybe there's a hair on the screen. Check and rub your
I'm
camera
looking.
lens.
I'm looking. There must be something on my lens. Paint.
It's still there.
I'll do it. I'll do it one of the way Mom used to do it.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Definitely do it like Mom used to do it. There you go. Come here, let me get that. Lick her finger.
I have never
There
cleaned. I
you
have
go.
never cleaned that off.
Hey,
That's all.
Brenda.
Look how dirty it was. I've never cleaned it off.
Well, now you can't say that anymore.
Nope. Had a permanent shadow. Let's see if that's enough. All right. We're gluing down some stars. And I guess I could still use orange, even though I did orange paint. I could still put some orange ink around the edges.
That's what I was thinking about.
I'm going to do. And I need some more stars. As soon as I find my punch. Get some more of these out.
What you doing in there? Did you make hot tea? Oh.
We got one of those water towers,
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it has hot and cold.
Yeah.
And you would be surprised how much you use the hot water in it. It really comes in handy.
I'm surprised. 2 years ago, I think now, for Christmas, Shannon bought me one of those pots that heat up really fast.
Yeah.
Hot water. You just put water in, and within a minute, you've got boiling hot water.
Yeah.
I'm amazed at how often I use that. It's faster than the microwave. To put the
wow.
water in and it boils up. So I can see that I could see that very,
Mhm.
you don't realize, like for soup.
And you see, when Abby, cause she didn't have any teeth, I can take her dog food and put a little bit of hot water on it, and then I mix a little bit of meat, whatever I've been eating, either a little piece of ham or,
Hmm.
and I mix it up with her dog food, and then she'll eat a little bit of both. And it's soft if I put hot water on it. It makes it.
Yeah.
I got the small dog food for her because she's considered a small dog.
What's she eating now?
Right now?
Yeah, she's eating some kind of fish or something.
Well,
what is it?
I fixed her some fish yesterday.
Oh.
Is she eating it?
Yeah.
Where's Nora?
I just walked out. She's in the back.
I guarantee you she'll be in here if you don't. Please, yeah, I can fix her a piece of fish, either salmon or tilapia, and she likes fish, and it's soft, and it's good for her. And my sister, she's got a couple of older dogs now, and she buys a chicken every week, a rotisserie chicken.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She feeds it to the dogs all week long, and she says it's cheaper than dog food.
Yep.
You don't have to mess with 3 or 4 different things.
And then she'll feed them dry during the day, a little bit of dry food. I think that you know, uh, the meat is good, but you still need other vegetables and vitamins, you know.
Peas and carrots.
So that's why I like for her to eat some of the dog food too, if I can
Mine's
get her to do
Jughead.
it.
His food is is it costs about, well, the highest it's been over 100. When I first started getting it, it was about 70. Now it's about $83 a month I pay on for his
Oh
food.
gosh, I know, yeah.
And then the cats now are on a special diet because Abby needs a special diet, because and it's a diet that all the cats can have, but Abby can't have the other regular food. So now their food, I don't know how much it is. I think Shannon said it's about 60 for their food.
Yeah, it's expensive to have a pet.
It is. It really is. And thank goodness we don't do cat litter. We use the bedding, the horse bedding pellets,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
way, 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 way cheaper.
We've
You
got
know.
a we've got a sandy yard. We just let her go
Yeah.
out
Right.
there.
Right.
You got to let her out, or she'll go in the house if you
Yep.
don't let her out. So that's where our problem is.
She starts whining.
Okay, I'm going to roll again.
I'm ready.
Ready? Okay.
Hmm. Yep. I did orange, stars, and splatter. I did.
Okay.
So where's my
Okay.
pen so I can write the next ones down?
So the next one is spray. Yellow and crescent moons.
Yellow and crescent.
And I did
Hey,
this.
that kind of goes with the stars, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I might add it all onto this actually.
How about that?
Looked like a good thing for ice cream.
Except I don't know if I
I
have
think
yellow
I used
spray.
this glimmer mist, and it's a light tan, yellowy tan.
How lucky is that? I don't know.
We fudged. We fudged.
Any
Oh, I
red?
bet you it would be cute to put brushos on it.
Brush
We
hose?
got brushos.
What's that?
It's a powder. You know what it is, don't you, Becca?
Well, I have some that mine aren't brushos, but is that spray? Yeah, because we would be
The
spraying water.
powder.
That's an
And you
idea.
spray it with water, yeah.
Except I
Oh,
don't know where
look.
mine are. I think mine fell
It's
off
right
my.
here.
I have magicals. That's
Color
close,
burst.
right?
It's the spray powder. So what you do is you spray with clean
Is
water.
this close enough? Magicals?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I've got some of this color burst.
Okay.
It's in a little squirt bottle, and it
Okay.
sprays powder. So I just
Yeah.
have to get some water to spray. And oh, I didn't have a spray bottle.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
made Shannon buy these for me, and I haven't really used them much because, oh, look at this one. I don't even have this
Yeah,
one
I'm
closed.
using my products.
Now we'll have red on there because, oh, yeah, look at all the, well, we're going to have some hibiscus rose on there too. It wasn't even closed up and it was in there. Gosh, that could have made a mess.
It's a little runny, ain't it?
Okay. But we're going to do some pineapple paradise.
I think it just taps out.
Yeah, mine's a little. You don't need very much, people, if you get any of these. My problem is I'm like, oh, I don't have enough on there, and then I end up having too much. There's definitely going to be enough rose on there, though.
Mine's yellow green. And then you kind of just move it around.
Add some down here. Here we go.
Here's my spray and my yellow.
We call them yellow.
Purple, yellow. Just here we go. Ready?
That's cute.
Did nothing. Ooh. Oh, yeah, the red definitely took over. Whoops. But there's some yellow in there.
I can see yellow. Yeah.
See? Yellow like a fella.
Well, that's the yellow on that side's a little bit lighter. The yellow on the other side's more.
Over here, that's orange. Or up there, that's
Okay.
from
Okay.
another. That's from another mother. That's
Another mother.
another
That's
mother.
good. That's good.
That's the other
Good.
one.
And I was able to get into this drawer
If
today.
I would have dumped my red on there, it would have been really cool. But since there's red on, got
I
dumped.
cleaned my desk off so well, I was able to get into that drawer.
Becca, look,
Whoa! See now, there
Yeah,
you go. There. That's why we haven't seen Uzos in like 7 years.
I haven't. They've been blocked by my cans. I
Okay,
took and
now
put about 5 different cans over on the shelf. I'm sure Dana would be happy.
are they? Wait. Are they in a bowl or a jar?
I got pins and things in them.
it's almost ate it all.
Oh, good. She was hungry. I think Abby's lost weight, and for some reason, I think she feels better. And
Oh,
so
thanks, Lamont. Lamont likes our nails. I did something a little different this time. These are my all 100% natural nails, finally.
that's wonderful.
I don't know how, I mean, I've been sick in bed for 2 weeks, so I don't know how long they'll last me out and about now, but all right, now I need more.
And this paper, it was a little bit thicker than printing paper, but not as big as um, as my mixed media paper. It's not as thick as that. So I'm going to have to glue some other paper on the back. Oh look, the ink went through, or it went
Oh,
on the
nice.
background on the paper. It's all right. I'll put something on the back tomorrow.
That there's for another day, right, Beth?
Yeah.
Bo's a tough cookie. Hi, Brenda.
What? I know he had an accident at work, but what did he hurt?
His hand, his
His
fingers.
hand.
hmm
Oh no.
He lost a finger, right? Is that right,
Are you
Brenda?
serious?
Yeah. I think
Oh.
I heard her. I'm not fibbing on her. I somebody else said it the other day, I think so. Yeah.
Oh. Well, my dad, he lost the tip of a finger, but he still had a little bit of tiny fingernail on it. And it was so funny. And it was on his index finger. He lost the tip.
Yeah. When my sister was a baby, my mother crushed her, chopped the tip of her finger off. I mean, she was, 1 or 2. She was little, just toddling. She put her hand in the back of the door, and my mom closed the bathroom door on her finger and cut her finger off. And I can remember we had to get milk in a baggie, and we put her finger in a baggie and went to the hospital. Now, they said since she was so little, it would grow back and stuff. And I don't think now you can tell, but I can remember being the little sister, I was in a panic that and that mom did it too. That it wasn't me that,
Oh, I know your
because of
mom
course,
probably.
mom and dad always told, be careful, watch where her hands are. And mom's the one that mom
Yeah.
did it. Does it look like a moon? I think so. Right there, where the burst of red is.
When I was uh, 7th or 8th grade, first day of school, or the day before school started, I smashed my finger, and it was this middle finger, and I smashed it, and it was between rocks. So it smashed pretty bad, and it splintered the end of the bone. and
Mm.
it didn't take my finger off or anything, but it just smashed it real bad, and the nail was all ripped off. So I went to the ER, and they scrubbed it up, and there was nothing cut or anything. It was just the nail, and they took the nail off, and they told me I had to soak my finger every day for 2 hours so that the nail would grow back out on soft skin.
Oh,
And
oh.
they had it all wrapped up, and it was my middle finger. And I said, "Mom," and I said, "I have to go to school with my middle finger." And I was so embarrassed. And at that age, it was an embarrassing age. And she says, "Well, honey, you don't have to hold your other fingers down." So it was like, "Oh, okay." Because I was really subconscious about holding my middle finger up. Boy, those were the days. And she has told that story I don't know how many times. And it was so funny. She was I think she was downtown at a teachers meeting down on campus, and I don't know how my grandmother got a hold of her, and and I was with my grandmother, and she put a cotton ball on it, which is
Mm.
not what you do with a open wound. You don't put cotton. You have to put something like a gauze. But anyway, she called my mom to come and get her and to come and get me, and I had to wait for mom to come home, and they got her. They found her, and I don't know who she called to try to find me, to find her rather.
Right.
And I went into the ER, and uh and my brother worked at the hospital. He was in nursing school and stuff, and he come down and he says, "I'll find you a doctor." And he goes up and finds an orthopedic doctor and brings him down to fix me up and get me out of the ER.
That's a
That was
good brother.
Yeah, he was. He was good. He was good. Okay, so we did the yellow, and I need to do the crescent moon.
Hmm.
Crescent moons. What should I do? I could do I could either my page is so wet. How about if I cut them out of red paper? That might work. Or I've got some other paper. Let's try this.
I need more than one moon, right? Just one moon.
I'm going to make 2 or 3 of them, and I'll fold my paper and make 3 or 4 or 5 crescent moons. Maybe it's different
Mhm.
sizes.
I think, well, yeah, I remember spraining my middle finger from setting the ball during volleyball, and I can remember having it wrapped and being able to flip everybody off. Yeah, and it's a little bit different, I guess, feeling it in as a teenager than a little girl where you were like
Yeah,
embarrassed.
yeah. It was either 7th or 8th grade.
Oh, see me, seventh, eighth grade, I would have been like, "Ah, look, I'm flipping you off." But I wasn't a good girl like you were, Bev.
Well, my mom was across the street, so I had backup support.
Hi, Angie. Be safe on the way home. Yeah, I can remember. I think eventually we wrapped both fingers together. Or maybe that was at the game and then after the game, but it
Did
was
you
spring.
have was did you still go to 6th grade in elementary?
Our school was kindergarten through 12. So
Oh,
sixth grade
okay.
was it was still sixth grade was in our elementary section, which all it was is a hallway separating them. But we shared, all the big thing, we shared the
Okay.
gymnasium, we shared all the common areas. And then our high school started in seventh grade,
Yeah,
you're with the high school
we
kids.
had middle school or junior high. They called it
Yeah,
junior.
we didn't. Well, I mean, they called it junior high, junior, senior, but we were junior, senior, we seventh,
Right.
eighth, ninth, and all the way to.
I don't even like those. I'm not going to even put those back. I'm going to get me another one. Got more.
Hey, Dana. Dana's here.
There's Dana.
Dana, Dana,
And
Dana.
she's almost in Kentucky.
Who is?
Angie Brown.
Oh, I'm almost in Kentucky. Oh, where are you going, Angie? I thought, where did you go? Where are you coming home from? Because she's heading home from, she said she's heading home. And she lives in Kentucky, right? Yeah.
No, I think she's in
Oh,
Tennessee,
she lives in Tennessee. Yeah, that's
but they're
right.
right next door.
Yeah, well, true that.
Is that where the boys go to school?
You
Dana
told
just
me
got
you just,
home.
oh, you seen the parade and then you went, I gotcha. I thought you were already home.
She just got home.
I only need one moon. There's only one moon in the sky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're at it, unless you're at another in the space galaxy somewhere.
Well, that's true. I did just get done watching Battlestar Galactica. I watched Stargate and then I watched Battlestar Galactica. Wow, sick. It's a lot of TV and I didn't watch everything. It was on running, and I'd fall asleep, I'd wake up, I'd fall asleep, I'd wake up. So I could probably watch both all over again.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put some gluage.
I've done better, but at least it's done. You know what I could do is that I could add some since I got black stars up there. I could put like yellow stars down here, right?
There you go.
I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Come on, get up off of there. Kind of like a wallpaper look here. Okay. Ooh, these poor little cards, they're just warped. Warped all over the place. So we had orange, we had yellow, moon, and spray. Okay, I did it. Let me get this dried a little bit. Well, Becca just says her world, in her little world, only has one moon. And I'm saying my little world has four.
Mm-hmm. This is when Posca pens would come in handy. I wonder where my Posca pens are.
Okay, that should be good. You feel like one more? I think I could do one more.
You're the boss. You the boss, lady.
I like it so far. So here we go. Spin again. There we go. It's this is these were the same ones we did the other night. It's a purple stamp and a heart.
Wait a second. I gotta write those down. My brain doesn't keep up with you.
Purple stamp and heart. And I think I used the plum. I used the plum ink with the heart stamp and a heart punch. I used a stamp, yep.
Okay, purple.
And I'm missing some of my heart stamps. I think they're in uh this other box that I've got over here. That right there.
Oh,
Let's see if there's a heart stamp in here. Oh, there's a star. I could have used the star. No heart. There's a bumblebee. Oh, I should have a heart in here because I do. These were little hearts that Becca gave me last year in our tandem, one of our tandem.
oh yeah, that's right. I did.
So I'm going to use those with purple ink, stamp, and heart. That's it. There's 3 of them. I'll use all 3. That's nice. Okay. So let's see if we can use these little stamps. All right. That looks cool. It's got words on it.
Purple.
It's just
Oh,
really,
cute. Purple.
yeah, it's really cute.
Okay. I had all my heart stamps out, but did I put them away?
Yeah,
Oh.
for Valentine's.
Okay.
I have my stamps in drawers over here, and I've got shapes and hearts and stars and moons, and those are shapes. And then I have another box with Valentine stuff in it, which is paper supplies and stuff.
Okay.
There we go. That's good. Let's try this one. Purple hearts and stamps.
You can do a postage stamp. You have a postage stamp anywhere?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can do any interpretation. You sure can.
I wonder if you could see that.
And this one's alphabets. Look how cute that one is.
Oh, that one is cute. I want it back. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. I probably gave it because I have
Tons.
5 over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
You can write the word stamp. There's all kinds of
That's
ways. to get
right.
around it.
That's exactly right.
All kinds of ways. Got to be
Yeah.
creative.
Yeah.
Think outside the box.
Mm-hmm. I've been wanting to get into this box for a couple of weeks, so I'm glad
But
I
Beth
did.
is thinking inside the box instead of outside.
Yeah, I'm inside the cigar box.
Here we go. She's holding balloons. Balloons by the moon.
All right. Oh, I love it. So let's see now. What else could we do? I've been wanting to get in my grid book. You remember? Have you ever done grids before?
I don't know what you mean. I
Grid,
might have, but I don't know what you mean. Like what do you mean by
It's. I know you've seen me do it before, probably. But I got this art book, and the grids where you have the squares or the shapes, and then you do the same
you
thing.
do something in yeah. Yep. I've done that a couple times actually.
And this is my grid book, and I've done a variety. This one's just done with stickers.
Yeah. I remember, yeah, you showed it to me and then I showed it to Mrs. Gigi and she really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, but yeah, I
Yep.
remember. Okay. All right.
So we could do something in the grids. Maybe there's not so many.
How about I just dated this 05? I lost 20 years. Holy cow.
You sure did. You see, I can continue like on this page and continue to doodle onto these. This would be a good doodle Zentangle. And I could do the same thing with these flowers. But I'd sit down one day and just start tracing the shapes. And I've got all of these cutouts in the front of the book, in the pocket. I love the round ones. Turned out so cute.
After you showed us those, I actually found these at a yard sale, so I picked them up. So now I have these, but I've not used them. But I remembered where I stashed them. So I have these I picked up so that I could.
Oh, for shapes. Yeah.
And I just realized how fun the borders are too. This could
Yeah.
be useful.
Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Talk about thinking outside the box. They did. Used every square inch of those.
Where's that thing I just had? Oh, I shoved it up here. Yeah, sure did. Right there. No,
this is a good example where I did it on the opposite page, and this was one grid, and it's a good example of what you do. You do the same thing to each one, like you scribble with a red pencil, but you do it in different directions. and scribble.
Yeah, you use the same kind of prompt in each box.
And the blue, you know, you put the blue down and just randomly put it down. And then the tree was another one, and I've got the tree going in different directions. And then that's all I have on this one. I could add more to it. Add some leaves or something. But I've just spent a week or two just drawing the shapes, and that's all that I've done. But we could do a big one. Just do one big one. And
What do you mean, like just do a prompt page?
Like a prompt page, I guess.
You the boss. I'm here.
Do you have any prompts that you want to use, or I've got some prompt sticks
We'll use
that I
yours.
haven't used for a long time.
Yeah, let's do it.
These I haven't used my sticks forever. Trying to get stuff out to use. So this one says finger dots.
Okay.
Well, you know what I always do with finger dots? I always do.
I end up making bees.
I always do.
They turn into bees. Finger dot.
So
Dark.
let's get some yellow out here. I could do it in everyone. I could do it. We can do this.
Come on. I'm going to get way too much out here. I just know it. I need to get my other bottle out, I guess. Just lean into one side, you little turd. Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay, I don't even have paint down yet. Beth's like, okay, let's move on. Oh, are we doing them? I didn't know we were going to do it in the shapes.
I decided I could do it.
Well, you can't just decide without me knowing. You're going outside the box, Beth. You're going
do it over here too. I thought that was cute. Do this one as one, and then the little ones.
Let me just get some circles on here, and I will participate.
And if we don't finish tonight, we can finish next time. That would be okay.
All right. What are we doing? 2 dots in each one?
2 or 3 or 4. How many ever you think you would need?
Okay.
No big deal.
All right. I hurried up. I did it.
Teresa, you can take your paint and water it down like your watercolor paint and just make it color and make it watery, and you can use that as your ink.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I used to do that. And yeah, now that you said that, I forgot. I used to do that before because I used to not have ink either. I never had ink.
Yeah,
Probably for the first year I didn't. And I just actually all I had was these 3 colors for the longest time.
Or you can use a stamp, a mailing stamp.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Beth, I'm good. Turn that sucker upside down.
Mhm.
Ready whenever you are.
Okay. A stick. We need another stick. I got a whole bunch of them in there, so
Got a lot of sticks.
and I'm just grabbing them. And this one says bubble wrap.
Ooh,
Now,
I don't know
wonder
if you
where
put
all my
something in here.
I had some yes last week, but I think I threw it out.
I know. That's what I'm. Oh,
Cleaning. Oh, I think I have a set of bubble wrap in my stencils with my stencil set. I think there's a little piece of bubble wrap in there.
this stuff just sitting around doing nothing. Calling my name.
Have you seen my picture frame that I'm putting the beads on?
I think. I
Have you
think
seen
so.
what I've started doing with the beads? So I've got this picture frame with the
Ooh, no, I did not. Yeah.
and I've got these beads that I'm putting on each one to hang.
Yep.
And oh, it's going to look so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I can either I think I'm going to hang it in my dining room because if I hang it outside, they'll get all kind of corroded. You know,
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
the metal will get icky. And this one needs to be it's going to come off anyway. But I love it. I've only got about maybe a fifth, maybe 1/5. I'm working on this corner and
Very nice.
it goes pretty fast. Just thought I'd share that with you
Now bubble wrap.
while I'm looking for my bubble
Not that you're
wrap.
really going to see bubble wrap, but
There we go.
let's see.
And did you see our pizza pie book?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. I did see that.
I figured you would like that. Oh, look, I've got some.
Yeah, I came on or something. Oh yeah, look at that.
Heart bubble wrap. I gotta dry my bees first, so my bubble wrap won't smear it. Is there a big raccoon? Did Nora chase it?
No, but she went up to the wooden fence up there, sit down and was waiting. I don't know if she had a feeling that she was kind of running into a friend.
Wishing and hoping.
Yeah, but she was down there, and I kept saying, "Come on, stay over there." She wasn't. Well, she might have known that there was an enemy in this thing because I was shining the light up there, and you could see its eyes like this.
Yeah, you can see your eyes.
And she wasn't doing anything. She stayed right by the fence.
When we first moved down here, we didn't. We just had Abby, and we had raccoons,
I know it.
and we had. They were living in our yard, and we found a couple of nests and places where they were hanging out, and we cleaned it up, and they moved on, and we had uh, armadillo burrow into the ground.
Mm.
Turtles do too. So let's see.
Tarantulas do too.
Huh?
Tarantulas do too.
Tarantula, they burrow into the ground.
Mm.
So I
Yeah,
think
actually, I
we're gonna
think we
need-
have a couple out there. I was out there when Gatton was here on Friday. He helped me with my one cat box, clean it out, and I was out in the yard, and I was like, I think those are new tarantula holes.
Uh-oh. You know what to look for then.
Hmm. They eat the bugs. I'm good with them. They're nice. They don't at least bite you, not like the scorpions. The scorpions bite you, sting you, whatever.
Oh, you said tarantulas.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
tarantula
was
holes.
thinking scorpions. Oh my.
Oh, yeah, no, our scorpions are too small. I don't like those things. They get you.
Well, that's not working really good. Don't push so
Too much
hard.
paint. Yeah, maybe. Use a flatter surface when you push so you don't get the in between.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what. Hmm. Well, that's disappointing, Beth. What? I can't. I can't tell if they're hearts or not.
Nah, I'm not worried
No,
about it. I'm just
bummer.
getting some color down. That'll work.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Sure, Kitty, Jen, or if you have a plastic baggie will work too. You know, like fill the plastic bag up with air, like a sandwich bag.
Yeah,
And
one giant bubble wrap.
yeah, but it would give you the same kind of pull effect that the bubble wrap does. Or you could do what you said, draw a bubble. Why not?
Okay.
When I wasn't even to the middle of the yard, my light zoomed, and my eyes were like that big.
Yeah.
I thought it was an owl,
Oh, yeah.
and she went up and got up against the fence. I went underneath.
Okay, let's get another stick.
Another stick.
Another paint, tongue depressor. Green. Text, book text, or dictionary. Let's see what I got over here. Got a variety of things. Here. Just going to collage it down.
Right underneath that little shed out there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'd say that they cut all them trees down and everything. Just took a lot of
Maybe. Yeah.
Christmas
He
flowers.
just might be looking for a new home. You know, they grow up and they leave the nest and they got to go live somewhere.
If they were gray,
Oh, was it gray?
yeah, gray.
We'll have to Google it after a while and see what we can find that's that type of.
And it was almost as big as Nora.
They get big, yeah. They get big.
There's a fly, house fly. House fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly.
All right.
Ooh, some tough paper, or else my hands are just getting tired.
Thank you, honey.
And she didn't even go out.
The man can fly the airplane.
Quick and then come back in.
The man can pilot the airplane. All right. Yes, he can. A bird can fly. That's pretty good.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. There. Do a little rub down here. Okay, there's enough of that. Just a little bit. Have you got yours down?
No, but I should be able to catch up. It's okay.
Okay. Here's a yellow one. And it's ink pens. I gotta dry my glue. What's that?
Two pieces of pizza.
Oh.
That's why I think that's in those sweet things.
Huh? Yeah, they're still hanging in there.
All right, Linda. Jordan Willis.
She's got everything we've got. We got all of those. I'm sure Becca does
I
too.
haven't seen any armadillos in a while.
No, we haven't. But we don't go out very much anymore like we used to. Like at night, they usually they come out at night.
Yeah.
So my ink pen.
If I had my phone.
I'm going to use. I'm going to use these pens.
That thing probably weighed about 35 pounds. It's in one of the big palm trees.
So I'm going to go ahead and make my bumblebees. And I'm going to cheat and use paint pens.
Cheetah.
You shouldn't have said that loud around Becca.
I know it.
She's trying to quit.
I don't know what to do with my ink pens.
I thought it was an owl, Beck.
What?
In the tree, because it had a white head with two big eyes, and I got up there on it, and it looked like a big. It still was kind of like white, like a big furry white looking animal, and I went. Nora was on the other side, about 100 foot away from me. She's sitting there just waiting because she didn't want to. She wanted to see what was going on. but she didn't want to get up close to see.
Mhm.
I couldn't see if it was. I couldn't tell if it was an animal or if it was what kind of animal, like a raccoon, because it didn't have all the brown facial features. All I seen was that big white looking thing, and the only other white one I know is the not the muskrat. It's the one that's the mean. They got them little teeth, little bitty teeth. You don't want to mess with them. They carry diseases.
You talking about the possums?
Yeah, like a possum. They're the white.
Yeah, we got those too.
Yeah, we know. 15 till 9.
Yeah, we're doing good on time. We can do it.
They're gonna still be working at 9.
I don't know. We might be ready to get off. We can always have homework.
Well, just saying, I can't go get some roast beef and
We've got roast beef.
no, one piece.
Oh,
We ate the rest of it.
well, there should be another sandwich in there, right?
No, I ate it.
You ate both of them?
No, I didn't eat both of them. I just had one.
Well, I don't have to have roast beef. I could eat.
I'm talking about.
Hi, Lynn and Journals.
No, you can go tomorrow. You don't need to go back out
Sunday,
tonight.
isn't it?
Tomorrow will be Sunday, yeah. We can find something else to eat. There's ham in there.
I had grilled cheese and sweet potato fries.
Sweet
Ew.
potato pie.
Fries.
Fries?
Sweet potato fries.
I
Well,
like.
she cooked them just right too. Sometimes they're crunchy on the outside. Mm-mm.
What you cook? How'd you cook them?
The air fryer.
My damn air fryer ain't working.
Mm.
I saw a video last night,
Yeah.
and this woman made onion crisp. It's like a cracker, onion crackers, and she used just a cookie sheet, and she sprayed it with Pam, and she put down whatever cheese you like, any kind of cheese, and then she sliced her onions real thin and laid them down all connected to each other, laid them down flat all over the pan, and then she seasoned it, and I can't remember if she put a little bit more cheese back on top, but then she baked them, and they you could cut them like pizza, or cut them with the scissors, and you they were like crackers, and they had the onions in them, and I bet you would love those.
Oh, I probably would. I got one onion left.
And of course, I could probably eat it if it was a Valdea onion.
Well, this is a sweet one.
Yeah, a sweet onion.
Um,
But
I still got fish in there.
I saw that I watched that on a video. Found a new video. It's um, Mama's cooking, and there's from Georgia, and she's got the Southern accent for it, and the son does the filming and films her cooking these quickie meals, just one or two, three ingredients, and she's a character, and she talks up a storm.
Well, hey, Angela Del voice actor. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, Joe, where you get that?
Huh? Yeah.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to get him going every which way. Well,
Beth and her famous bees.
gotta have some bees.
Somewhat.
Bees. Bumblebees.
Bumblebees.
Mhm. I didn't put any legs on these guys. They don't have to have legs.
No,
They're
they have them tucked up underneath. They're flying.
yeah, they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. But I'm putting their stingers on them.
Gosh darn, yeah, better or they'd be dead.
Did you say steamers or streamers?
Stingers.
Oh. You know, we was talking about guitars and singing and stuff earlier, Rebecca. And my grandmother, she's a Trent, Travis Trent down lady, whatever you call her.
I'm a listening.
She was related to Travis Trent down the road.
Down the road.
Oh, the guy, the singer.
Yeah, big tall guy. Stutters. When he quit stuttering when he started singing.
Yeah, they all do. Okay, I think I got all the bumblebees.
Woohoo!
How about you? You caught up?
Yeah, look at.
Boy, those are pretty colors.
That's baby. That's Beth's favorite color.
So let's go with red. I don't think we have any red. Now these colors are categorized. Like I've got pens and markers are yellow, different pens and things. And book text and green are as papers are the green, and they have different ones on each one. And then the red ones are always color. All of the red ones are color. So I used to get one of each color of these um, sticks and do a page with them when I used to do these
Oh.
back in the day. So
What,
orange
what,
and
so
yellow.
what is it?
Orange and yellow.
Oh, okay. Ugh, orange and yellow. Orange and yellow, orange and yellow.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh.
Who's gonna sing? Orange, yellow.
Aren't you glad?
You're yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. And
I'm going to do another little stamp
what's this?
and use my orange ink.
Is cheddar?
Makes
That is orange.
what
Just burnt orange.
birds,
Cheddar.
other bumblebees. I can do a duck. I've got the sun. That'd be cute.
Who did that chicken there?
What chicken?
Chicken face.
Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night.
Where's that?
Right here.
It's the coloring book.
Oh. Well, I guess that's why it's good.
So we got some orange sunshine going on here. So a little bit of orange.
A little bit of orange in my life.
A little bit. That's a good funky song, ain't it?
Yep.
A little bit. A little bit. And that's a pre-wrap before wrap come out. A little bit of this.
It's the second time I've done that today. Haven't used pasta pens in a while, have you, Rebecca?
Okay. Got some orange on there. And I think I will write down some of my prompts that we did. Let's write them down so I can have them and see. We did fingerprints.
If I could figure out how to make those potatoes the way they make them at the Chick-fil-A.
And then we did bubble wrap. And text paper. And ink pens. And orange.
Orange and yellow.
And yellow.
And yellow and orange.
And I've got I used the yellow when I did my fingerprints, so I didn't add any more yellow. So that's 5. Is that the 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that's good. So let's get another one. We still got a few time for another one. I just dumped them all out in the drawer. Better than on the floor.
True. True that.
I think there's over 100 sticks in this bag.
You're getting your exercise tonight.
Just picking up sticks.
Picking up.
Let's see. We did. We haven't done blue, have we? Nope. Recycle something. Recycle. Will. I got some of this rigid cardboard. Not that I need any more paint, but I could put some more paint on there, and maybe I'll do something like a blue or something. That might be good.
Ooh.
There's not much left in this bottle. And that's probably all of the paint that I need.
Oh, I thought those were plates for the dog. He's making fake food. Get a piece of bread or something.
Oh yeah, I like this. Nice. Recycling. Love it. Just loving it. I just need a little bit more to put right there. Over here. I'm not going to have enough. That's all I need right there.
Oh.
So let's do a little bit of that in there. Like that. Okay. recycle something. I think that's it, and I don't have to keep this. This is from a coffee warmer. I'll just cut off the wet part, throw that away, and put this for the next recycle. So, how about that? And I'll put recycle down here.
Recycle.
How you doing?
Something recycle. How about this? Nope. How about this one?
Recycle a napkin, okay. That'll work.
Maybe. Up in there. My trash can.
I should have used my pop bottle and used the bottom of the bottle to make marks. I could have done that, or I could have used the lid off of my pop bottle and made circles. Next time. So, let's see. Okay, tomorrow morning, Kim Polton's going to be streaming at 12 o'clock Eastern time, and it's for the Sunday Brunch Girls, the Feral Cats. And Becca, are you going to come up and come on?
If I'm awake and if there's room.
Okay.
There wasn't room last time, so I don't know who she got.
Teresa's going to come, and I'll be there, and Kim will be there.
Is Teresa going to be there? She going to make it this week.
She said she's going to, yeah. And she's getting ready for tags because she's got some ideas going. And then there's another girl that I just met this week, Monica, and she has a channel, and she's going to come on. So I don't know who else. She can have up to 6. 6 is a good number, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty full.
Oh, I had a time getting online tonight, Becca, with StreamYard. My subscription ended yesterday with StreamYard, and they blocked me from getting online, but I had to change my subscription.
Yeah, because you didn't pay, right?
Right, from paid to the free part, and I should get 20 free hours a month, and then and then somebody today was saying that they used Restream, and you do too, don't you?
I use them all, yeah,
And so when I when I don't have any more hours, I'll just get on Restream.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just found like Mrs. Gigi and I, because on Restream you can set up, like if you're doing something the same every week, I use Restream. It's set up, and I don't have to do anything except. And Mrs. Gigi uses the same link and everything, so I don't have to change anything. I just go on and hit start. Even it's the description's already set up, the name of it's already set up. So we usually use Restream, and then other times, like Dana and we go on. Usually we go on StreamYard, or Dana knows how to use the OBS, the Streamlabs. So we use Streamlabs usually. Okay, Dana and I.
I've got orange and red,
but all free.
And yellow and blue.
There we go. I'm going to glue those down, and those are my.
I got them all. I don't see any other colors.
Cycles.
Okay. Let's try another blue one. It says fabric or material. Material.
I thought this was the end.
One more. We got, it is. Well, this will be the last one then. But I've got fabric. Let's see. Ugh. Let's see. What kind of fabric can I find? The first one on top are red little flowers. So we're going to use a little bit of this.
A little bit of that. A
Little
little bit of this. A
this
little
and
bit of that.
this and that, this and that. Oh, we're going to use pinking shears. And I can just make a little snip, snip, snip. Snippity, snippity, snip.
No, I don't think they're clocks.
What?
She said, "Are you making clocks?" And I don't think they turned into clocks.
No, no clocks.
It just turned into a hot mess, is what it is. Kitty Jen, a hot mess. That's okay. Hot messes are good.
Yep. We like hot messes.
I'm a hot mess. You guys keep me around. I don't know why. I do.
So let's do some squares and some triangles and some of these and some of those and see how many we can put down that we want to see if that's enough. So we'll just put down a little bit of gluey right
What about
here.
these little girls? Little dollies. Little dollies. I
Little
got
dollies.
cards stuck all everywhere. Let's see. Oh, that's a good piece of fabric.
Let's put one
What this
here,
It's a scrap.
one here.
That's like 3/4 of a yard. I am a hot mess.
And we'll put that one there.
It's on the what about these little kitties?
One there. Can't tell which is the good side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can make this work.
There.
We'll use these little cats.
One there. And one there. And one there. And you get one. Come on.
You get a car, and you get a car.
And you get one. And I'll put one more over here. And one right there. And one right there. Just little pieces of fabric here.
I don't know what she's doing over there, guys. All I hear is one here and one there.
And since the glue dropped, I have to put the next one there because the glue dripped. Put there and another one here. Let's see. Find the pretty side. And I got one there. Okay. I get another one over here. And one more there. And perfect. Perfect.
Perfecto.
And there it is. And the only thing that I will do that's extra is add a word. I like to add a word to my
word up like that.
Yep, something like that. So
I'm almost done here.
And this was subtle. It had a white background and it was subtle. So I think it looked kind of cool. And I did print out a new word sheet this past week, and I got it from Printable Positive Words, and then there's tons to choose from on the words, and I have big print, and I got little, and I printed them out little print, so you have a variety. So let's see. These are all of the D, but they're alphabetized too. So this is the D section. Determine, discover. Those are good words. Determine and discover. Dance in the rain.
I dance in the rain in my underpants.
Oh my goodness.
At least when I did when I was a kid.
And then it says, decide to try. Do what makes your soul happy.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. Don't give up. Don't stress.
That's why you should dance in the rain.
That's right. I was trying to find some single words. Enjoy. That's a good word. Explore. That's a good word.
Just use his head. I'm gonna use your head, kitty cat. Sorry.
And I got, and what did I say? Enjoy, explore, empower. Embrace. Embrace.
Look at this guy. He's like looking over like small insect. Oh, you can't see the small. Small insect. He's looking like I will get it and I will eat it.
So let's see if that's enough.
And this little guy can fly. This is Tom. He had a fly ball.
Right here, and a word 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 right here. Let's just see if that's enough. Embrace, explore, empower, dream, enjoy, and I have dance in the rain, determine and discover over here. Okay, we can do three. We can do 3 words over here. This is going to be the long one. Dance in the rain will be right there, and one more right there. Let's put determined, discover, and dance in the rain. And they're done. They're completed. And that is how you do grid journaling. Grid art.
I forgot about these. These are fun to do these.
I think they are too. And they always turn out different. There's so many different ways you can do it.
Yeah.
Especially if you do a play on the words. I like it. So let's see. what was after? Oh, material. I got to put material down there. And words. Okay, now we did it. There you go. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming and being hanging out with me and Becca tonight. Becca, I'm glad you're feeling better and getting back in
Thanks.
the
Yeah,
groove of
I'm
things.
glad. Thank you.
It was a wonderful March the 1st. Woohoo!
Thank
So
y'all.
I will see you guys in the morning. Thank you, Teresa. She posted her tag.
Very good.
Angela says, very nice, Becca. Good night,
Oh, thank
everyone.
you. Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Becca.
Good night.